All right, when I tell y'all, it took me everything, all of my energy to do this one because, my God, bro, like, did you see? I mean, we fell completely apart in that second game, bro. Like, it wasn't even, like, I don't even want to, like, you know how I normally come on here, like, all right, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, blah, blah, blah. I'm a little, I'm a little ashamed. I'm not feeling what's going on with us right now. We got to get this together. This is how you going to see me. I'm going to be your next White Sox fan. Come on now. We dropped from 3-0 to 4-5. We under 500 now. That's what we doing, Ollie. That's what we doing, Ollie. That's how we doing. That's how we going out, Johnny Mo. 5 games, huh? Damn, losing 3 games in a row, 4 games in a row. That's where we at. Come on, man. Come on, bro. We have a series in which we get literally pounded. Like the first game, it was like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? We lost, but it was just by a little bit. It could have been a win, but it didn't happen. We still close. It is what it is. Shout out to the lineup in that game where they actually delivered. And Andre Palante, who was quickly becoming my favorite pitcher on the St. Louis Cardinals, actually delivered and did not leave us hanging. But then we fast forward to game 2 later in that evening after the first one got ranked out. And now we have to deal with Michaelis, who has been frankly shifty, all of that. And as much as I love him and as much as it looked like he has a box full of colognes in his lockers, I am like, yo, I don't know if I'm ready to commit. If you got the Red Sox out here putting like this on their website after they sweep us in the second game, it wasn't even close. Bregman drove in 6. The dude drove in 6. Are you nuts? Are you nuts? That's what we're doing now, huh? Michaelis had to come out in the 3rd inning, bro. He had to come out in the 3rd inning. Let's look at the box for game 2. We ain't even gonna talk about game 1 right now. I got the funeral music on because we're gonna have to do some rearranging in this pitching rotation because right now our pitching rotation looks very, 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 very unprofessional. And by that, I mean not on MLB level. Like it's on some AAU right now. What happened to the days of Wayne Wright? What happened to the days of Michael Walker? The days of Jack Flaherty? Come on, man. Like we look really bad right now. And I need us to step it on up. Let's take a look at the pictures. Let's compare the charts from the first game. Okay, BM. So look, first game, Palante did his thing. All right, look at this. Palante held it down. He actually had what? Just 2 earned runs. All right, he had 4 in a 3rd innings. All right, 6 strikeouts in that. I am not mad at that. An ERA under 4 against the Red Sox, against Alex Bregman, Tristan Costas, against Trevor Story and Raffy. That, sir, in my opinion, is a good day. But unfortunately, that's not where it ended, is it, folks? No, it's not, because we ended up having to go over to game 2, even after we lost that one. And guess what's going on in game 2? Bam! We've got Miles Michaelis leading the helm. Now, I've been on record saying I actually like Michaelis. I'm one of the few people that don't hate this dude. I remember the game where Contreras got hit by Ian Happen with the bat, and Michaelis was like, nah, bump that, bro, and hit him in the back. Was like, I don't care. Throw me out. I'm here for my team. But my man is up in age. Let's keep it real. All right. He's in his upper 30s. And that doesn't mean that he has to be bad because we all know notoriously Verlander, Nolan Ryan, all of these cats stayed in till they're like in their 40s. But man, this is not a good look. Let's take a look at this. Look at this pitch box score, bro. Look at this. Double digits for all of the Cardinals pitchers in the second game, except for Roycroft, who only pitched 1 inning and 1 2/3 innings. Look at John. John got in there and was in there for 2 batters. And they was like, nah, bro. He walked 2 while he was on for 2. And look at this. Look at this. Look at it. This is what we got going on. This is how we representing. And we're surprised that this is the outcome. We're surprised that they are literally on their website right now roasting us like we don't know. We surprised? Are you nuts? This is what we got to deal with? Fix it, Jesus. Fix it. What's going on? And not to mention the fact it doesn't get better. Add insult to injury. We end up losing our up and coming star players to an injury out the blue. We don't even know exactly what it is, but somehow our boy Ivan Herrera goes down in not even glorious fashion. He just goes down, and there's no real explanation for it. Like, what is going on in this series where we lose 2 games and our star new catcher? Wow, where we supposed to go for inspiration now? You want to come up to this station and you want me to tell you good news? I ain't got nothing for you. I don't got nothing for you. I can't help you. Like, listen, here's what we learned. We've learned that our offense is firing on cylinders. Mason Wynn is finding his bat back. Willie's still in the way. He's still on the way. But man, our boy Ivan Herrera has shown us that he is here to claim what Yachty left over as catch fame. All right, we got the catch patch in full effect. Pages, Ivan, even though he's hurt, and Contreras. We just brought up some dude from the Rangers to help us out while Ivan is on the IL. And now, while the offense is popping, our pitching decides to go to shit. This is hard. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this bag the whole time, but I'm gonna stick with it as long as I can. And it's hot in here too, and I'm glad that my breath is fresh. I did brush my teeth, and I had Listerine this morning, so I'm good. But yeah, man, okay. All right. Let's just take a look at this real quick. All right, let's just take a look at this. So this is our batters. All right, for the first game. My bad. That's yesterday. My fault. This is our batters for game 1. Of course, you see right here, we had Ivan, excuse me. You see that accent that over his A, that means it's Ivan. You know what I'm saying? Wilson, and he from Panama. Wilson from Venezuela, Nolan from South California, Lucan, I'm assuming from the Bible Belt, but I probably shouldn't assume that. Jordan Thomas actually hit a homer too in the second game. And Victor Scott, everybody on there actually tried to do their thing to the best of their ability. Let's look at the box right quick. So we have in our first game, even though there was 5 at-bats, Newt Barr ended up only getting struck out once. He took a walk and still has an average 3.3, and his OPS is still up there. He had such a good start. Fortunately, no hits, no runs, but he was still able to get on base. Herrera, Bim, he had his 1 hit. I think it was he didn't have a hit. He got walked, and unfortunately, at that point, he ended up getting hurt. Pages came in, and to his credit, actually showed and proved. What we got going on here? Are you all in the middle of I'm taping my, you know what I'm saying? What's so funny? That's funny. It's funny to you? You interrupting. This is important stuff happening right now. The Cardinals got swept yesterday by the Red Sox, and I'm embarrassed. We went from 3-0 to 4-5. We lost like 3 games in a row, and it's not a happy day. So sorry, wife. I got more important journalism to discuss with my 4 or 5 viewers. Anyway, so yeah, man, the dude. So like I was saying, look at the offense's attempts. All right, yeah, it ain't that great, but 11 hits, all right, is not bad. Look at all of the averages here. All of the averages. We only got 1 at 2. The others at 0. Siani's been subbing in. Contreras has not been on point. And Wynn, as we all know, has not been up to par, but he's getting there. But keep in mind, he was at 0.8 something like a couple games ago. He's rising really quick. Now, all the rest of them over 3. They hitting, bro. They hitting. And they're not all trying to hit the balls out the park. They just trying to put the balls in play. But guess who is not coming and representing in the manner that they should? As these hitters are doing their thing. It's not the hitters. It's not the position players. It's the pitchers, stupid. It's the pitchers. So now we got to deal with these lackluster folks in the lineup, in the rotation that are going to let dwindle away any run support that we give them when the offense is clicking on cylinders. And this is the plan, Hernandez. This is the plan, Michaelis. Yo, this is not working, Cardinals, and it makes me wonder. Some of the whole purpose of getting Arenado a deal elsewhere was to free up some capital so we can go get us a starting pitcher to have Sonny Gray and Palante, somebody to give them some support. I still think JoJo got that fire. I still think that McGreevy, Graceffa. I think they got good potential. I'm hoping that Quinn Matthews may be ready to at least show us an inning or two sometime later in the season, maybe even Tink hits. But our pitching rotation right now is our downfall. 5-alarm fire. This is time. We are in crisis mode right now. This ain't nothing to play with. Like, look at this. Look at this, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro. All right, let me show you the Red Sox. Look at the Red Sox. Ain't even close to a double digits. Look, they didn't even have to bring it. Look, 3 pitchers. All right, for the whole game. 9 innings, 3 pitchers. Here we are. We got 4 pitchers with 22 hits. 2 hits, 18 runs, as opposed to the 12 hits with 7 runs. All right, come on, man. Look, bro. I love my team, and I ain't going nowhere. So this ain't some, oh, y'all better get it together, I'm out type thing. This is more of a, what are we doing right now? Like, what are we doing right now? The pitching looks like literally trash. I hate to say it, but we can't fix a problem we don't admit we have. And this is a problem. So can we please come together? Listen, we might have to look. We might need more than a pitcher. We might need prayer. Who don't need prayer? We will always need some prayer. And I think in this particular instance, we might need to stop and pray like right now. Niggas are complete. Go back and look at the first 3 posts. I had so much hope. I was like, okay, look at us. Oh, we ain't that bad now. Okay, look at us hitting now. It's almost, bro. Okay, so let me get into some of the good news about it. All right, let's get into some of the things that I guess we can walk away with and feel maybe some sort of encouragement. I guess we should be happy that at bare minimum this is happening at the beginning of the season, right? I mean, at least this isn't happening at the end of the season when we're like, oh shoot, what are we gonna do now, right? At least it's happening in the period where we can be like, okay, we need to fix this, and this, and then maybe we'll be okay. All we got to do is stay at 500, folks. Frankly, the NL Central is not nearly as hard as I thought they was going to be. Cincinnati still struggling. Milwaukee is off to a terrible start. The Cubs, they're looking all right, but they are still not that. I mean, King Tuck is giving them some hope. And yeah, Presley and all of them, they doing their thing. But let's keep it real. The NL Central right now is not some juggernaut like the NL West or even the NL East for that matter. Like the NL Central could be taken, and we still have room. We 4-5 now, but we got these Pirates coming up today, y'all. So when the Pirates come up, we need to show that we are not an under 500 team. We are trying to hit our 90 wins this year, and we're not going to settle for just breaking 500. All right, look, let me take a little bit of slack off of it. I ain't gonna say we ain't gonna settle because look, we're gonna do whatever it is we gotta do just to be all right. All right, but we do want to at least maintain that vibe. All right, let's keep the vibe. Don't let them mess with the heads, y'all. All right, we know that we ain't winning right now, but it's cool. We still have time. Don't forget the San Diego Padres lost over the weekend too. The Dodgers did too. Let's not forget that the San Francisco Giants started off with a loss, but now they have won 7 games in a row. So don't let this little rough patch discourage us. And I'm gonna keep it real. Let me talk to the position players. Look, they ain't gonna tell you this, and y'all probably talk about this in your group chat, but it ain't you. It's not you, Yvonne. It's not you, Pedro. It's not you, Miles. Excuse me, it is you, Miles. It's not you, Mason. It's not you, Jordan. It's not you, Brendan Donovan, even though you had that terrible throw to home when you could have thrown it to second and thrown them out, and we could have won that other game against you know what I'm talking about. My memory ain't what it used to be. Against the Red Sox. It might have been the Red Sox. I remember the play was a little while ago, so it might have been the Twins. I don't know. No, it was the Red Sox. It was the Red Sox because we ended up sweeping. It's the Twins. So yeah, man. Look, it's not you, Jordan Walker. It's not you, Siani. It's not you, Victor Scott. It's all the dudes, unfortunately. And I'm not calling you all out individually. I'm calling you out as a group because I know y'all have to be practicing with each other. It's the dudes that are in the bullpen and the dudes that are in the rotation. We have got to do better. Our pitching is trash. Helsley even got a hit off of him this last game, which is understandable. Look, you're not going to have a 0 ERA the entire year. We can't expect that of anybody. But Jesus, 5-alarm fire. Call the people. Break the glass. This is an emergency. we are not going to be anything if we do not get our pitching situation under control. So can we please, John Zaylock, my friend, my buddy, can we please get you to at least make a part of your exiting legacy that you will secure us better starting pitching? All right, remember in the offseason when you were asking the folks on MLB Network to ask Ali Marmol who's going to be the fifth starter? Who was the fifth starter? Who is the fifth starter? Who is it? Who? What have we done other than Eric Fetty? I mean, there's a dude in the pen who's cold. I ain't gonna lie. There's a dude, I can't even remember his name, so I'm not even gonna go there right now. There's a dude who's in our bullpen who is yet to have any bad outing. And I want to find his name for you real quick because this dude is cold. But yo, if we can stick with him, if we can keep him on the, then I don't know. Maybe there's a little bit more luck there. But for right now, I'm not feeling the confidence with our prime staff. And I'm not trying to say they're not good people. This ain't about you as a person. This is about you as a performer. And you're supposed to do the job you were hired to do. And right now, that job ain't being done. And if you want to argue with me, all I'm going to do is put up these stats right here. Because these stats right here are so ugly that you cannot defend them. You can't. They can't be defended. So let's get together, guys. Let's fix this issue. I'm not trying to be sitting here having these folks bragging all on their website, all on their Instagram, talk about how they swept the Cardinals, how they so happy, how Bregman and Devers now best friends because they bonded over hitting so many goddamn hits off of our Cardinals pitching squad. I need y'all to get this together. Next time I talk, when we have a meeting about this Pirates game, which y'all better win in this meeting. I mean, in this first game, to get our courage back, to get our spirit back, to get our momentum back. Y'all bet this. Look, I know they got schemes, all right, but that's it. All right, yeah, they got a couple others, but come on, bro. Y'all better take full advantage of this terrible Pirates team. No disrespect to the Pirates fans, but y'all ain't good. Y'all ain't good right now. Let's just be honest. All right, so we need another outcome. We just got swept. We just our winning record all in one day. We lost our winning record. We lost 2 games. We lost our star catcher. All this happened all on a Sunday that my sister's birthday was, and I am distraught. I'm like literally like, what the bro? I just need us to get together. Okay, let's keep the level of fun we had before. All right, we got a game tonight. I want us to show and prove that even without Ivan, who unfortunately is on the IL for a little bit, here's the good news. It is being reported from Ali Marmol directly that even though he is on the IL, that it's not serious. He didn't break anything. It's not something that's going to take him out for half of the season. He needs some days off, and we'll be back. Now, while that happens, of course, the first thing you think is, okay, we'll just put Wilson Contreras back as a backup, but he's playing first base right now. You're thinking, all right, well, let's just put Alec Burleson at first, Brendan Donovan at first. We can move Thomas to JC to second. We keep Mason Wynn at shortstop. We can keep Newt Barr in right field, Victor Scott in center, and Jordan Walker out there in left. Jordan in right, and Lars in left. But I don't want Contreras behind that plate, bro. The dude is too careless. He'll get hit or something, or I don't know. I mean, he's a very interesting dude, and I don't trust his. It's not that I don't trust him. He's just so dedicated to the job. He will stick his hand out there to steal that pitch, even if it means getting an injury. And I just don't want that right now. I need Wilson to get his bat back. I don't need him worried about whether or not he needs to call pitches and all this other stuff. Okay, so let's get that pitching thing in order. Hopefully, our boy Ivan comes back soon, because that slug potential is off glass, boy. We see a breakout star. And this is what I was honestly hoping for this year, that we would see some of our very own players that have been on the team already, who haven't been getting a lot of attention, get the attention they deserve. And Ivan Herrera, for all it's worth, has been exactly that. The dude's been here the whole time, and if it weren't for his lackluster defense last year, he probably would have been getting this attention. But also, he had to contend with Wilson Contreras, who was one of the best catchers in the league up until he got injured last year. Damn near broke his hand in half. I don't know if y'all saw that play, but it was hard to watch. Oh my goodness. So listen, I'm not trying to say I'm not. Look, I will only wear this on days where we get like spanked. Like I don't want to ever wear this thing again. All right. So please, can we bring a victory to the table again today, Cardinals? Because I need for us to have a better front end of the season. All right. We are 9 games in. We got about 69 more, about 71 more games until the All-Star break. Let's go ahead and make sure we can get to that with well over 500 record. All right, can we do that? That would be very nice. And if we can do that, then I, sir, will be very happy. You know, the funny thing about this thing is it's not that it's hard to see it. It's hard. It's just, I can't look down. It's like, I'm like, okay. I can't see what's on the keyboard. I don't see what I'm typing, but it's all good. It don't matter. So real quick, I know we don't normally talk about other news and stuff, but while I have you here, let's go ahead and talk about the breaking news that's on the docket for the day. So we did see that Vladdy did get the extension he was looking for, and you better give him that extension, Blue Jays, because what else you gonna do, huh? Because I ain't gonna lie, a lot of us was in like, oh shoot, go ahead, man. Let's go ahead and save up that piggy bank because we finna get us some Vladdy Jr. And like I told my dog Ty, I was like, looky here, bro. Vladdy's either gonna stay in Toronto or he's going to South California, because you know that's where his daddy was. His dad, he's everything he does in baseball is about his dad. He's in Canada because he was born in Canada because he was there when his dad was playing for the Expos. He still plays for a Canada team, the only one that they have left. And it's my opinion that if he did not end up staying with the Canadians, the Blue Jays, then he was going to go somewhere in South California like his dad did when he played with the Angels. And man, how happy would they be if you look up and you see that your boy Vladdy Guerrero is first base for San Diego Padres or the San Francisco Giants or the former Oakland Athletics, which I know they ain't in Cali no more. They are now in Sacramento, but they won't be when they go to Vegas. Or, God forbid, the Dodgers get another Infinity Stone to add to their rings. This is news to everybody. And 500 over 15 years, whew, man. Excuse me, 500 mil over 14 years. And he was like, oh, it's not as close as Soto. That's pretty big, bro. 14 years, 500. All right, let's do the math. That's just under 30 AAV, just under 30 mil for AAV every year. So yeah, they just cemented now. Yeah. Vladdy's only 26, so this takes him off the table. He was supposed to be the big fish this upcoming offseason when he was going into free agency. Now that's not going to be the case. Now they only got to worry about Bo Bichette. Bo Bichette does go into free agency this year, and right now he is showing that he is being a much better player this year than he was the year before when he was injured a lot. He is the son of Dante Bichette, so you know he's going to put up some numbers. But if they don't secure him too, he might be on the chopping block. But they might be willing to do that since they just spent all this money on Vladdy. And I can frankly say that this probably ain't even enough. I think Vladdy may have been underpaid. 14 years, 500. I think he could have got 7 somewhere else. So y'all need to be happy, Canada, that y'all actually have a really, really good franchise player that you locked in for your team. Man, this is what they're claiming the power rankings are, and then we'll go ahead and get up out of here. They're saying that the Cubs, Diamondbacks, the Mets, Red Sox, and the bottom. Now, obviously, on the top, you're going to have the Yankees, the Dodgers. Those are the teams, the ones that are pretty dominant. I'm not going to lie. The Cubs are looking all right. Giants, they're looking pretty good. They won the last 7 games. The Mets, they're getting their groove in, even though I still think they're waiting for the vibe to click. And the Red Sox, thanks to us giving them a game sweep this weekend, are probably going to do just fine. But damn it, if we couldn't help that. Well, anyway, it is what it is. We are where we are now. We did what we did. We did the best we could. Did we? I don't know. But the world continued to turn. So let's go ahead and just hope for a better outcome in this upcoming game against the Pirates. The Pirate series, I'm hoping, is going to give us at least another boost, because let's keep it real. Pirates have not been firing on all cylinders, and neither have we. Let's be honest. I'm a little nervous because, like I said, we don't have Ivan with us right now. So who knows how this is going to go. But let's just hope, everybody, for a good game today. Let's hope that things get better, even though they didn't go the way we would have liked them to go in the Green Monster, even though Victor Scott did give us a little tour, showed us where he signed his name on the back of the Green Monster and all of that. It was a trip. It was, but it was a bad trip. One of the mushrooms that you didn't ask about the ingredients. Where'd you get this? Nah, we had a bad trip. And now we have to make up for it with our win against the Pittsburgh Pirates. So do not let me down today, guys. Please help us, our momentum, and don't fall into a funk, because we don't need that right now. I want to come back and have this bag off and wear my face proudly saying, yes, we did it. Victory against those Pirates. But until next time, guys, I do bid thee adieu. Thanks for tuning in. If you did, tell a friend, bring folks to the combo. Would love to have people in the comments so I can respond to those comments. But for right now, let's just hope that we end up with a better result than this one gave us for the last game. Thanks each and every last one of y'all. We will see you next time. Hit the like, subscribe button, follow, and holla at you.